The London Youth Games is helping sport to change the lives of young Londoners, and we at Sport England are proud to support it. By inspiring more young people to get into sport and be the best they can be, the London Youth Games is delivering on our national lottery investment and helping us achieve a lasting sporting legacy for London 2012. Sport England and the National Lottery, helping you to bring the Olympic legacy to life in your community.
Welcome back to LYG Radio. And joining me alongside me is Vishali. Welcome back, Vishali.
Thank you.
And Vishali, what do you have for us?
Well, I am joined by a very, very special guest. We have Zoe Smith in the LYG Radio 10. Zoe, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I've just won a competition, ever unfortunately, so I'm glad to have kind of gone out with a bang.
Most certainly. Now, I wanted to ask you, of course, about the London 2012 Olympics. You're just 18 years old and you're going to be competing in it for the first time. What does it mean to have been selected for Team GB?
Oh, it was my dream for ever, more or less, since I started lifting. So to have been selected on my first attempt at qualifying for Olympic Games, couldn't be happier. Yeah, can't wait to just go and represent GB and represent London, in fact.
I mean, you are the youngest British weightlifter ever to qualify. What are your aims for the competition?
My aims for the competition are probably just to A, enjoy it, B, take some experience for it, and then just get in a good total. Hopefully top 5 finish. I'm definitely aiming for top 10, but top 5 would be fantastic for me.
Do you think the home advantage will be really important for yourself doing really well, and just Team GB in general?
Yeah, I do. Especially people like me kind of enjoy competitions. We kind of thrive under pressure. So having the pressure of having a home crowd there, it's support and pressure, if you see what I mean. But yeah, I will kind of thrive under that, and I'll just want to kind of show off in front of people I know and people that have come to support me. So yeah, I'm going to love it.
Now, of course, you're going to be coming into the Olympics having already won a bronze medal at the 2010 Commonwealth Games when you were 16. What did it feel like to win that medal?
I was it took a few days for it to actually sink in that I'd actually won a sort of international senior medal. So, I was just I was so happy. No, I had a great time out there. To have, at 16 as well, that's quite young for a sports person, I suppose, especially a weightlifter. So, yeah, I was sort of walking on cloud 9 for quite a few days after that.
Do you feel quite sort of conscious about your age, or do you sort of feel like you've already come into it and you don't really take note of yourself, the fact that you are quite young?
The thing about me being quite young is that I know that I've got more time to improve, so there's kind of less pressure on me. But at the same time, I want to do as well as a senior would. I'm quite a competitive person, as you might have guessed. So I choose to ignore things like, oh yeah, you've got all the time in the world, you don't have to do well now, because I really want to do well now.
No, it's a great, thing to be like. I mean, of course, you were competing today for the last time at the Balfour Beatty London Youth Games.
I've basically been doing the London Youth Games since I was 10. I first competed in gymnastics, and yeah, that was I did really well there, actually. I think, I can't remember where Greenwich came overall, but yeah, we had a really good competition. Our team did really well. And then I came back. I tried to compete again when I was 12, but I was too young. I think I was 2 years too young for weightlifting, strangely enough, because they just needed someone for weightlifting for the Greenwich team. I thought I looked a bit weightliftery as a gymnast and just kind of stole me. But when I managed to do it for the first time for weightlifting when I was 14, I won it then as well, and I was kind of kept winning. I've really enjoyed it, obviously.
I mean, a lot of people call it that they're mini Olympics. Is it really like that when you're competing in it?
It is, because it's you're part of a team, and it's sort of like a multi-sport event, and you've got team members that you don't really know sort of getting behind you and cheering you on. So, yeah, no, it is kind of like a mini Olympics or a mini Commonwealths or anything like that.
I mean, how important has the London Youth Games been in the development of your career? Obviously, it was a moment that you got introduced. Yeah, but I mean, how important has it been in just the development of it?
No, it has been very important, actually. I know that it's something if I have no other competitions every year, I know I'll have the London Youth Games. It's even taught me stuff like being part of a team. You've got to be there to kind of cheer your team on. Different sports or the same sport, you've got to cheer each other on. But yeah, it's always kind of been like a milestone. I know as soon as it's July that I'll be doing the London Youth Games. So yeah, it's always been something I really look forward to.
We were talking about it off air just before you came on. Will you be back next year, do you think?
Yeah, I'll definitely be back next year. There are like a lot of people from my gym doing the London Youth Games who are still young enough next year. So I might even like be the taxi to bring them down. So, but no, it'll be great because I don't know, I'd feel like there was something missing from my summer if I didn't like at least attend the games. So
yeah, certainly how I feel as a volunteer.
Exactly.
I mean, so what advice would you give to young competitors, especially in your field of weightlifting, about making it, about becoming successful in the field, maybe using London Youth Games as a platform for that?
Yeah, definitely. What I would say is, like, to anyone doing any sport, just treat every competition as if it's like one of the most important things you've ever done, really. Always, like, you just need kind of like a fighting spirit, I think, when you're like competing. So yeah, just make sure to keep that spirit, like, no matter what you're doing, kind of.
Well, thank you so much, Zoe, for speaking to me, Vishali Bardwaj, on LYG Radio. We really wish you all the best this summer at the Olympics.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Vishali. That was Zoe Smith, who's now going to go to the medal ceremony to pick up her winner's medal.